What's up guys, my name is OUTSTANDER. Today I'm going to teach you how to be a pro builder in Minecraft. So the first thing you need to understand, there is a golden rule for building that every fundamental of every building has a golden rule. This golden rule is having a center of every building. And the reason being is when using a tool like Word Edit, it's going to help you so much by having less time being spent on building. And the second thing is having a symmetrical building from all the sides or maybe certain sides. As you can see guys, I'm using some examples here. We have 3x3, we have 5x5, we have 5x7, and we have a 3x5. The concept of these signs, as you can see, or the sizes that I placed, is simply there is a common thing in between these, which is using the odd number. I never used an even number. The reason why is if we place like a block here and a block here, the distance between these blocks is an even number. So the reason why I'm not using even numbers is because there is no center in between these. So when using a word such as Word Edit, it's going to be difficult for you to make a symmetrical building. So always use the odd number, since it allows you to find the center of your building, which is here. So if I count in between these individual blocks that I placed, we have 1, 1, 2, 3. So the center is the number 2, which is here. So this is the point where you can actually copy and paste and rotate and do whatever you want to with the Word Edit tool. So the concept of the building that I'm going to implement in today's video is building a hut in the middle of this lake. So as you can see guys, I'm going to use the first example, which is a 3x3. So let's begin with the video. I'm going to explain some few concepts that you need to understand before I finish this building. So first of all, when starting the fundamental, as I said, you should have an odd number in between each individual block, which is for this instance we have 3x3, which we need the space in between these blocks, a 3, maybe a 3 number, which is 1, 2, 3, as you can see, and the center is here. So for the pillars, have an even number. So I placed already one block here. We have 2, 3, 4, and connect. So the point of finding the center is to build a quarter of the building, not building the whole building from all the sides, and it's gonna take you much time and not being accurate at all. So in this video, I'm gonna only build a quarter of the building, and I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna end up with such an amazing result. So as you can see guys, when I built, we found the center is here. So if I want to maybe have a squarish building, which is a 3x3, so we found the center of this 3x3 size be here, is going to be here. So I'm gonna finish the same thing here on this side. So we have a quarter of the building here. So if I go here and copy and paste, as you can see, sorry, I should have a position 1 here and a position 2 here. And when I go exactly here and copy, then rotates and paste it, as you can see guys, we have the parts are being connected. So this is the whole concept of finding the center, is to have less time being consumed and having symmetrical building. So I'm gonna start building a quarter of this building. So the concept of this building is gonna be a fishing hut in the middle of this lake. So the thing that I usually do is placing another log like here, and then maybe something like this, and then we start decorating with using fences, and then we need to make this building taller maybe a little bit. So we're gonna end up using some maybe more logs here, and then the thing we need to do is simply we need to add maybe some decorations to the building by doing maybe something like this, maybe something like that, and then use more fences, and then use the same fences here. So we got something like this. So I'm not gonna actually build some interior inside the building. I'm not gonna decorate it from the inside. The concept is building the building from the outside. So this is the thing that I want to mention as well. So what I do usually for the roof is always going 1 block further away, so I can connect these parts together by going like that, as you can see, and then continue all the way up. So I'm gonna use maybe some stairs here, and then go like that. And then remember always not to miss the center, so I'm going upward like that, and maybe like this. So as you can see, we can notice if we don't have enough details on the roof. So if you want to add more details, always remember to use the slabs, maybe stairs, or even planks. The logs are gonna be used for the fundamentals only. Now for the lower part, what I do usually is I'd like to build something like this maybe. And then maybe add a log here, and then maybe connect it with fences, and maybe place one slab here. And then we do the same or replicate it on the other side by placing maybe the same log we did here. Then place the fences like that, and then one slab here. Now we need to replicate every part here accurately so we have a symmetrical building. Now for this part, we need to fill it with the clays as well, and then continue upward. Now for the roof, as you can see guys, we need to go to the center, and to do this you need also to go in a way that is more like that. So I believe this is the center. So this is where we should stop, and then we fill it with more clays. Then we're gonna do the same thing here, but we need to replicate this part as well here. So you're going to go like that, then maybe place the stairs like that, and then go with the slabs upward, and then go towards the center, and then we place maybe 3 slabs, 1, 2, 3, and then I think we have the same parts here. Okay, now we're just gonna fill with clay, and then you can notice we have like a weird space going on here, so we're gonna close it somehow. So we're now gonna replicate the same thing we did here. Okay. So I'm gonna do something like this. You're free to do whatever you like since the building is more like an imagination. So it's up to you guys to do whatever you find better looking, making your building look more 3D or even detailed. So I'm gonna place more slabs like this, and maybe, maybe like this, and maybe I'll go upward like that. And then for the roof, we need to complete the building by going maybe something like that. And then we're gonna fill it with the clay as well, as you can see. We can destroy these blocks if we find like a weird battering going on. And then we continue with the filling. But before we start filling this part, we need to do something here special. And I find placing some locks here maybe sound better. So I'm gonna fill with locks here. No, I'm gonna add some depth for the building, and that by going something like this, and then maybe place this block again here, maybe add a fence right there, and then you should replicate the same thing here. So as you can see guys, we got half of the job done. So we need to add more details to the roof as well. So I find this maybe looking good. Now I'm just gonna use the word edit to replicate the building. So let's see what the final result looks like. So this what the building looks like after we've completed the copy and paste from only building quarter of the whole building. So if you notice any irregularities or maybe asymmetry, you can fix it manually. But as you can see guys, the way that I've done, it guaranteed that the whole building looks kinda symmetrical from all the sides with less time being spent. So we can always add more decorations, maybe on the roof, maybe you can go on the interior. So as you can see, we can add more details here maybe. If the building is larger than this, then you can definitely have some decorations inside and ped and whatsoever. But the final results is a hut that I wanted to show you guys from the first beginning of the video. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe so I can continue the same series for you guys, so I can explain more rules and maybe show you more building styles. And thank you for watching.